Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Well, we've come to the beautiful 12th hole here at Woodhill Country Club. This is the feature hole of the course, and as you can see, this really is a stunning par 3. Playing off the back tee, it's about 205 meters to the center of the green, and what makes it quite interesting is there's quite a big elevation change from the tee all the way down to the green, and this plays quite a big role when it comes to club selection. So standing on this tee, there's a couple of things that one needs to look at. Today there's a bit of a breeze coming from the front, and what makes this hole even more intimidating is you've got water in front of the green. Now, generally speaking, standing on this tee, looking at 205 meters, I would normally hit about a 4-iron to the middle of the green, but because of the elevation change, I'll probably go down all the way to about a 6-iron, because it's quite a steep drop down to this green. And that's something that you need to take into consideration when you've got elevation change, whether it's downhill or whether it's uphill. When I'm playing downhill towards the green, the ball's going to spend more time through the air, it's going to travel further, and that's the reason why I take less club. If I'm playing uphill, the ball spends less time through the air, and I'll probably have to take more club when I take my approach onto the green. Now, standing on this tee, as I mentioned now, there's a slight breeze from the front. This would normally be about a 4-iron for me, but because of the little breeze, I'm going to take a 5-iron to make sure that I get the ball over the water. Very important here, you can't just step up to the tee and because it's downhill, take 2 club less. You've got to take into consideration if there's wind, especially if you're playing towards a downhill green. The wind might affect the ball more because the ball's going to spend more time through the air. And what makes this hole even trickier is, as I mentioned earlier, you've got water in front of the green. So I've got to make sure that I take enough club to get the ball over the water, but also I don't want to shoot it right over the back of the green. So normally this would probably be about a 6-iron for me, but because of the slight breeze from the front, I'm going to go with a 5-iron, so it's going to be 1 club less for the elevation change, but also I want to make sure that I get the ball over the water. So let's pick it up and see if we can get the right club. We've selected the right club and hit the shot. So what I have here with me, I brought my 4-iron, because this would be the normal club that I would hit from this tee. But as I said, we're going to take a 5-iron today because of the elevation change going downhill, and then also because of the slight breeze from the front. That's why I'm going with a 5-iron and not a 6-iron. As you can see, also the course is absolutely in magnificent condition. Tee box is looking great, fairways and greens are in great shape. So let's see if we can knock this one close, or at least on the green, and give ourselves a chance to putt for birdie. Pretty good. Oh, there we go. Middle of the green. Got about a 35-40 footer left there for birdie, but my club selection was perfect there. Worked out exactly the way I wanted to. If I were to take my 4-iron and I hit that same shot, would have gone over the back of the green, and I would have had a difficult chip, seeing that the flag is positioned towards the back end of the green. So keep that in mind the next time you've got an elevation change, whether it's downhill or uphill. Take a bit of time before you make a selection of a club. Take into consideration if there are any wind, maybe even rain, and from there you make a selection. You basically choose a club from there. Enjoy the next time you've got a bit of an elevation change. It always keeps the game interesting.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.